Good morning, good afternoon, tubers. Thank you for stopping by my page. Today, we're going to talk about the Studio 6.0 HD Blue Phone. This Blue phone comes in at a whopping 6.0 screen. Blue is a company that is out of Miami, Florida, but they have their phones built in China. I always wanted a phone with a bigger screen, but I didn't want to pay $799 just to own a phone. This phone comes in two colors, black or white, both with cases and a front cover for it. The Blue 6.0 comes with an 8 megapixel camera. The camera is decent, but I've seen better. The Blue phone is a phone that is reasonably priced and won't break your bank. At $179 on Amazon, it's about one of the cheapest phones you can get for the money. This phone has a lot of pros and it has a lot of cons. I'm gonna go over some of those things in this video that I found with this phone that I've had 2 or 3 months now. One of the pros of this phone is that it is stock Android. Another pro, of course, is the 6.0 size of the phone. That's one of the very reasons that I bought it. And of course, the biggest was the price. Another thing I like about this 6.0 phone is that I don't have to take my iPad mini with me now. All I have to do is take this phone and don't even have to tether it to make it work, because this phone is big enough that I can see everything, and when you're older, you definitely need to see everything. I also like that this phone comes with 8 gigabytes, but it's expandable up to 64 gigabytes, which is a huge plus that you can even expand it. Another plus is that this phone provides its own case and the screen protector, and in my cons, you will see why. Even though this Blue 6.0 phone only comes with 1 gigabyte of RAM, it's more than enough to run Netflix for me. With the help of the Google Play Store, Facebook, and other apps run pretty smoothly on this phone. Even YouTube plays smoothly on this phone. That's my other channel. A song that I wrote. Have you prayed about it? Check it out. Now let's go with some cons that I don't like about this phone. You know, for what you pay for it, I really shouldn't be complaining. But I want you to know everything about this phone before you decide to buy one for yourself, so you can make an intelligent decision. First of all, the screen being big can be a blessing and it can be a curse. You know, having a big screen is good for seeing content, but carrying your phone or holding your phone or moving around with your fingers on your phone might be difficult for some people, especially those that have small hands. The reason you see 2 phones here, the white one you see on your right there, I dropped it in front of the fireplace and bust the screen on it. Not only did it bust the screen and crack it, it cracked it down to the core. So I found that the screen was easy to break, and when it do break, it really goes through the whole phone. You can't even do nothing. Some cracked screen you can work with, but this one, I had to just buy another phone. And no, I did not have that case on there, so I'm assuming they know this glass is not Gorilla Glass, or at least it didn't seem like it was. It cracked that glass like it wasn't nothing. The first drop I ever dropped the phone, I was trying to make this particular video, and I dropped that phone and cracked it on the front. All it's gonna be good for now is parts. I'm gonna save it for if I ever need to put a battery in the other one. But from now on, I'm leaving this case on there. So if you get this phone, try to get you a better case, because that glass will crack real easy. Another con is I feel that this phone is a little slippery in the hand. It's just something about the feel of it. It feels like it's gonna slip out of your hand at any moment, especially when you're holding it without the case. This 8-megapixel camera take good pictures, but the con of it is you have to be still when you're taking the camera. It does not have any sort of steady shot, any movement in your hand at all while taking a picture will make the picture come out blurry. But if you do get a good picture, it will come out pretty nice. Video on it is the same. It's nice, but if you're moving too much, it'll be blurry as well. So no sort of stabilization system that I can see in it. And if you're looking for a light phone, this is not the phone for you. This phone has a pretty good little bit of weight on it to me. My wife got the Note 2, and this is about twice the weight of that Note 2, it seems like, but it's bigger than the Note 2, so I expected it to weigh a little more, but not that much more. This phone battery life is not an all-day battery life phone, but it does get you through most of the day. One of the biggest reasons I bought this phone was that it had Android 4.4 KitKat in it. And with KitKat, you can run all the latest and new apps that the Google Play Store offers you. So with KitKat in it, it makes it an up-to-date phone, even though it's a very inexpensive phone. The Android 4.4.2 is the operating system that I have in it as we speak. This is the crack I was telling you about on my phone. It cracked all the way down inside the thing. Down at the bottom, none of the stuff at the bottom part of the phone worked, only at the top part of it. So I had to buy the black one. I thought I was buying another white one, and they sent me a black one, but when I went and looked at the order, I did order the black one accidentally. But it come with two different color cases. The white one come with a clear case, and the black one come with like a smoke black case. Overall, the pros outweigh the cons on this phone. For the money that I spent on it, and the cost that I had, and the service that I get out of it, and the enjoyment that I get from this phone, I have really gotten my money's worth. You know, some things that you could buy a better phone, but you're gonna have to pay for it. Why pay $799 when you can pay $179 and get 80% of the features? Can you live without a few features for $800 or $500 more or something? So I could think of a college fund or something I could do with that. The difference in that money, like the commercials say, this is my orange money. Don't be wasted. This phone is a buy. Even though it has a few cons in it, it's definitely a buy for $179 for the phone. And my second one was $159. It was on sale at that particular time when I bought it. So this blue phone is a buy. It's been a decent phone, and I've got more than my money's worth out of the phone. You know, more money, you can get a snappier, faster phone, but this phone has met all my needs.